Hello, welcome to Sandy Ainley. I hope each one of you are okay. I'm keeping my voice down as a result of the fact that my lovely Oreo is not well. It's been very hard, and I thought I'd just give you an update. I noticed yesterday morning when I placed a bit of Lickerlick's cat treat on my hand, and Oreo didn't seem to want to lick Lickerlicks off my hand. He seemed to be hesitating, so to speak. So I fed the Lickerlicks from the actual packet, and Oreo seemed to be all right with that. So that was good. And then I noticed earlier last evening, I noticed Oreo licking around his body. And then next door to me, where I had been cuddling Oreo, it was very damp on the pillowcase that Oreo was trying to relax on. And then it all seemed to, so to speak, I'm just giving you an approximate account. And then all the pieces seemed to fit together, and I realised that something wasn't quite correct. So I rang the night vet and had a chat to the lady on duty. Not a vet, I don't think this lady was. And I agreed with the lady that I would keep an eye on Oreo. And then I noticed that Oreo was still dribbling a lot, drooling, I think one says. And I didn't like it, so I rang the vet again. And I spoke to a vet this time, I'm glad to say. And the lady said there's no point in stressing Oreo out on a long journey. If Oreo's eating, which is what I don't mind saying, I checked by giving Oreo some treats, and Oreo was very happy to have the treats. And so that was a positive. And then the vet also said that if Oreo's going to the litter tray okay, which I did check, and Oreo has been urinating, and I think one says, excretion, I think one says, or in child form, doing poo. And Oreo seemed to be going to the litter tray very well, so I was happy with that. And then I checked Oreo's food plate and noticed that Oreo had eaten most of his jelly food, and so to speak, so I was happy with that. And I can't work out exactly what it is that might have caused it, but the vet did say that maybe Oreo had consumed something, maybe something with soap in it, or some type of something that disturbs Oreo's tongue. And that might be why Oreo's having such a lot of licking done by himself. And so, in fact, I'm looking at Oreo, and Oreo's looking away right now. Poor cat. At one point earlier on, I did check online, and I was horrified by some of the wording saying that it could be disease of some kind, and I just panicked, and that's when I rang the vet for the first time. listen to this in this context. And I promised myself I'd keep awake for Oreo all night tonight. Just keep an eye on Oreo. I've got a delivery arriving for Oreo today at midday. Between 3 and 5 in the afternoon, sorry. Some food for Oreo and some food for me. And so it's coming from Iceland. I hope that I don't have to cancel it, because I would have to pay for it, or I don't know whether one can get in touch with, if necessary, get in touch with Iceland and explain why I can't be here in my flat to pick up the delivery at the allotted time, so to speak, I think one says. And so I'm tired and I'm irritable, and I've been trying to vlog to yourselves, and I did actually record putting makeup on for yourselves to watch, and I made a mistake and had to delete the whole video, and I'm really annoyed with myself. I made a real effort to put some really nice makeup on to show yourselves, but never mind, maybe another time I'll do the whole caboodle again. Now I'm not in the state of mind to think of makeup, but it's about 3 in the morning now, I think, and I don't know, I mean, hopefully Oreo shall have some sleep. I've got lots to do today, but it doesn't, if I have to go to the vet, I just have to not do my other bits. I've already covered myself, so to speak, by looking in my diary and ticking and crossing off the do's and don'ts for today. And so I've organised myself. I just need to keep myself in one piece. I'm very tired. Well, sorry. And the priority at the present time is Oreo, and get my darling through this. I envisaged Oreo being very ill. It's horrifying. I've grown so attached to my cat, and I think vice versa, and I don't really ever want anything to happen to Oreo, so to speak. However, that's not realistic, is it? And I just think that after losing my late father, I'm very, very much more attached to Oreo. And it's a beautiful reality, and it's also a frightening reality, for me anyway. But everything and everybody come to an end, and that's just life. I'm sure I'm educating you. I'm just joking. I'm just teasing. Oh gosh. I have been suffering with a sore throat, and I've been drinking much more healthily today and yesterday, and I'm just thinking that the powder that I use for Oreo to help Oreo's teeth not have so much tar, I think one says on Oreo's teeth. Recently, I've been placing more of it in Oreo's food. I was thinking it might be that that's causing Oreo's tongue to feel bizarre. So what I'm going to do is, just in case it's that, I'm going to clean Oreo's bowl so that he doesn't get any more of the powder. In fact, I'm going to do it as I talk to you. And then I'm going to use less when I place it in Oreo's food in the future. And I hope I don't collapse. I'm just so tired. But, you know, in life, doesn't one need to keep strong? But have you noticed that? You know, if I'm tired, then it's tough cheese. I've taken on a cat. I have to prioritise him. And he seems, to be frank with you, he seems quite peaceful, I'm glad to say. So, please God, please God. Oh gosh, there is a bit of tar on this plate, the tar powder. So I'll just clean it. Not encourage him to have any more. Yeah, you're a good cat. You're a good cat, darling. Yes, you're a good cat. Now, Oreo's not sleeping. This is for you, Oreo, so that you don't suffer. Yes, that's lovely. I'm going to keep my voice down to keep Oreo calm. Sorry for my position of sitting. What are we going to do, my baby? You're right. You're okay, darling. Just give everything a good clean so that it doesn't have any trace of that powder, and give Oreo's tongue a break if it is what's caused it or provoked it. You're a good cat. You're Mummy's good boy. You're Mummy's good boy. Yeah, you're Mummy's good boy, aren't you? Mummy's good boy. I feel really awful if it was that caused it. I feel really, really seriously awful. But it may not be it. And in the future, I'm going to place less each time I feed Oreos with Oreo's food, just in case it was that's caused this. But now I've cleared away all what was remaining of the anti-tar powder or whatever. And so that's good. I've covered myself there. One needs to be kind to oneself. Anybody can have an accident, you know, but one needs to be careful, and I need to think and not place so much on Oreo's plate each time. I mean, it may have been anything, could be anything that's caused it, but just in case, you know, I'm going to be more careful in the future. Okay. So that's one of my morning chores done then, earlier, as a result of the possible problem. Just whilst I'm here, just clean the top of the hobs. I tend to check the hobs and check the floor, etc. for any possible dirt. Oreo follows me to the what most people probably know, that cats and dogs prioritise food a lot. Therefore, if I'm at the bowl, Oreo follows me, or plate in my case, and Oreo follows me to the plate. Okay. And then, hopefully, now we can get from better to better to even better. And I'm just so frightened. And I need to be strong for Oreo. And not be selfish and think of my emotion. I need to be thinking of Oreo's emotions. So, on that note, I'm going to bid you good morning. And please wish me well. And please wish, particularly last but by no means least, Oreo well. And lots of love, and please take care of yourself. Please take care of one